up? I'm live. And, F&R isn't happening, I guess, because there's been absolutely no official word on it. I don't know, I think people pissed off Max with the constant Monaco bullshit in Discord, so at least that's what I'd like to think. So I'm just gonna do some solo Friday night racing in Gran Turismo 2. Also, if anybody was paying attention to the clock, this isn't so much for YouTube as Twitch. I'm 20 minutes late because I was giving it a chance for F&R proper. And also, I'm a minute later on my intro bit because I guess Twitter finally redacted my key or something. I don't know. That's why there were 2 go live commands in chat. Yeah, I don't know. I got a error 401 on it, so that's wonderful. I know, right, Callie? Isn't it wonderful? So yeah, I guess the wonderful company that is Twitter nowadays redacted Arpabot's key, and I'm just not gonna tweet out when I'm live anymore, I guess. Oh well. I would fix it, but, you know, trying to navigate around that broken site on the developer side of things. Seriously though, I just tried to look up the error to see if they had any more specific information. I clicked on one of the links and it was dead. Yep, that seems like Twitter in 2023, alright. Anyway. Shall I click the PS button and start the heat generator? My light flickers as I do so. I'm sure the capture card isn't going to work straight away. I'm in the wrong Stream Deck profile. Let's see. If I go into that, and then here, yeah, nothing wants to work. What's up, kiosk? But if I flick that around, there we go. Yay! PlayStation format disc, my favorite game. I don't know. It's a shame that we don't get the first part of the PlayStation intro, just the second. Oh well. Also, I made sure to insert the second disc, not the first one, because this is Gran Turismo 2. There are 2 discs, because that's just how they had to fit the game on it. Yeah, see, simulation mode disc. That's also why it didn't have the intro bit. So, where were we in this? It's been a while. I honestly don't remember. I had a CRX. I also had something else, but I don't remember what it was. What do I have? That might help. Let me just actually load the right data. No. This isn't a PS3 or newer. Still had to use triangle and it didn't work on that screen. Yeah, I guess I can put the other card back to the one that was on. Is memory card 1 really basically only Gran Turismo then? That is impressive considering there's only 8 kilobytes free. That's the one with GT2 on it. Okay, let's try that again now that I have the right memory card inserted. Well, actually I always had the right memory card inserted, just didn't load it because it's not default, or I don't know. Look, it's a game that's over 20 years old at this point. It works in a different way from modern games. Okay, so I have an RX-7 and a Salady as well as the CRX. I wasn't seriously using the Salady, was I? I know I said this last time, but I'm not a massive fan of the Salady. Just give me the 180 or 240 or whatever. Leave the Sylvia front end off of it, please. Thank you. So I have no clue what races I have or haven't done. No clue what events I have or haven't done. I have all Japanese cars. Guessing this one's, yeah, 345. That's gonna be above what I have. Over to there. Euro Pacific, that's International B, so I imagine that that would be... Also, why the hell is the US in the Pacific League? Yeah. 500 some horsepower, forget about that. And then just to check, over here... Yeah, no. Special events? Sunday Cup, Clubman Cup. Ah. So I was doing these. CRX good enough for FF? Probably not with almost 300 horsepower. Really? I mean, it does kiosk, but where's most of the population? I've already done that one. Lightweight K-Cup. I don't think I technically have one of these. Exceeds the regulations. Well, maybe if I got in the CRX, because I'm in the RX-7. I don't think the CRX is light enough for this. I have no clue. Kiosk? I wish it was my new car. Ah, damn you. If nothing else, it's a compact car. Nope. Not surprised. $246 though, that's... How compact of a car do you want? How much power does this have? 260. Good enough. Just 600 pounds heavier than the CRX was. Yeah, that's not actually what I wanted. Maybe I need to do the endurance events. Yeah. Right. Really? What are the regulations? You don't tell me what the regulations are. What is in this class, quote unquote? There we go. Okay, so it wants hatches, basically. had it. CRX should count, but it's too underpowered. Actually, I do. Did I test it with the CRX? I honestly don't remember. I don't think any of these fit into this. What's historic car? Out of curiosity. Too fast. Yeah, I mean, I would think that a CRX counts, Storm. It's a little underpowered. 155 horsepower, but also valued at 1,500, 1,400 even. I'd like to see a CRX, damn it, a CRX go for $1,500 or so in this day and age. That'd be nice. Damn it! Yeah, it does accept the CRX. It's just 100 horsepower more potentially. I mean, I could try it, I guess, but it's probably not going to go well. Oh, am I in analog controller? Nope. Oh boy, I can change my settings, which I basically can't do. I have to do that? Or are you saying that that's a thing that I can do, just I don't have access to them yet? So it's not actually a thing I can do. I don't know. And then there's all the settings that I totally can't modify either. Start race, automatic. Usually would race with a manual, but because this is an older game, I just stick to automatic for simplicity's sake, since I'm not really using this how I want to. Steering works, but not the triggers. How does this circuit go? I'm getting bullied between two AIs. Okay, I think the power is not going to be a concern in this instance. Where does this track go? They all drove into the wall too, to be fair. Okay. Thank you for pushing me. I'm trying to stay to the left though. Yeah, I think that those ratings on that screen are probably a little on the high side for what this actually is. The CRX is keeping up just fine. Oh, there's a turn there. No, 50 meters was too early, apparently. So not that early, because all the AI just outbraked me still and slammed into the wall. Is that so, Storm? Oi. Well, that sucks. I got stuck behind the AI. No! No, I have no chance. I didn't finish. Game, please. And now we're back here. Really a shame that there was no way to restart a race directly back then. It's so much nicer than having to go all the way back to the menu and then come all the way back into the race, especially with the loading times being as long as they are, even on a PS3. I mean, yeah, okay, it's a PS3 running on a mid-2000s hard drive and playing a game made in the 90s that was, you know, written to a disc, a CD, in the 90s. So sure, the performance is never going to be great, but even still, load times suck. Okay. Go to take the turn and just get dive bombed by the AI. Tell me why I should race cleanly in this and not bully the fuck out of the AI? Because that's what they're doing to me. A little bit more power would be nice, honestly. But that costs money. Nice polygons. Go, Pocket Rocket, go! Not fast enough. Nailed it. Also nice. Jesus Christ, these AI. I don't think I can get the run from here. Damn it. You know, I really could just swap the memory cards around, because I'm pretty sure the game doesn't actively read and write to the memory card. I mean, it might, but you do have to save manually. Any day now. Let's see if I can spend a little bit of money just to get a bit more power, since the AI, all they want to do is oversend it and stuff. Okay, maybe not a turbo. A lot of money for not a lot of power. That's even more money for not a lot of power. That's a ton of money for not a lot of power. That's even less power for more money. Yeah, no, not happening. If anything, I'd buy the computer. What about the exhaust? Screw it. Do this on a computer, I guess. That'll give me a little bit of power. Yes, equip it now. And then, just out of curiosity, I'm not going to buy anything, but what's the turbo cost? Not available. So you're saying that you shouldn't put a turbo on a CRX's engine. I appreciate that, game. Just no, you shouldn't. Okay, third time's the charm, right? Now, most important test loading into the race so that I don't have to press extra buttons. I do a wiggle test. Yep, those tires are definitely moving. Cool. In Gran Turismo, when I was playing that, it changed the analog setting back to digital every single time. So I had to go in every single time and change it back to analog. Gran Turismo 5 seems a little, or 2 seems to be a little bit better in that regard. In that it actually remembers which setting you are using. What the hell is that line, AI? You know, honestly, with how the AI drives in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if some people picked up on their nasty driving habits just from the AI and what they did in games like this back in the day. Can you really say that about Gran Turismo 2? I mean, I guess, maybe. The upgrade's definitely making a little bit of a difference. Ooh, that was fun. Oh, Jesus Christ, AI. What the hell? I'm gonna give it one more shot, but this AI is really dumb here. They just send it into the turns and cut up the inside. They're worse than Callie back when he still drove, well, like his name suggested. At least I know I have a straight line advantage. Not enough of one to pull away on the straights and get clear of the AI. But I'm still faster than the rest of them now. CRX doesn't like turning as much as it likes going in a straight line. Better tires might have helped, but that shit gets expensive fast. The fucking AI, it's not even a person or anything either. Okay. There we go. Had to get the AI in the right place and shove him into a wall so he couldn't do the stupid thing into the final two turns. Not that that stopped the other AI from doing stupid things, but they weren't close enough, fortunately. Of course, I don't have to win every race. But at the same time, I would like to not lose a race just because the AI are on rails and they drive like shit. You know? Seattle Short. Oh god, what's Seattle Short? What is Seattle Short? Does it just chop off, like, the top half of the circuit? I mean... kinda, but not really? This has to be a Gran Turismo 2 exclusive layout. I do not remember this being a thing at all. The first half of the track is still the same. And then you go down here. Okay. Yeah, that's very different. Yeah, that's very different. Interesting. Let's see how badly the AI drives on this track. I just noticed a car overlapping another car in a way that doesn't make any sense. Probably more PS3 emulating PS1 graphical weirdness, if I had to guess. Seems to happen a lot. So I like how I got a brief moment of on-power oversteer in this. Off-power oversteer, sure, but on-power? Please stop pushing me into a wall. Or towards a wall, rather. Well, that kind of worked almost, not really. It worked on the cutback. Where's the track go? Easy enough. Woo, more money with which I can buy a new car that can take me to other regions. Also, I'll look at the cars that I've won after I'm done with all these. Only one more race after all. But at what track? Autumn Ring. The full Autumn Ring? The long loop, not a carousel, loop corner is gonna be real fun. Yep, it's the full version. And for a second, I thought that we might have been going the wrong way. Because reverse layouts were not uncommon on the original circuits. But no. We're not going the wrong way, we're going the right way. Actually, did tracks like Autumn Ring even have reverse layouts? Why so much camber? That turn is so heavily cambered, and then this turn's just like... eh. No, do not push me toward the wall, you stupid AI. Whoopsies. Okay, that's the one downside to not using a manual, is I couldn't tell it to downshift a second there. Second would have helped. Barely onto the grass there. What a shame. Meanwhile, that AI thinks that the grass is a valid line. What the hell was that? Oops. Getting constant feedback in the controller from the vibration of the AI pushing into me. Real nice feeling. Thank you. Damn it. Not enough even for a third. I was getting outpaced there on the straight. I don't know what that Toyota Vitz has got going on, but it was faster. I mean, it is almost 10 years newer, to be fair. That's nothing. I want to have another go. Yeah, I can't mess with any of that. That is modified, that's good. Oh, that's the N8 tune-up, okay. And that's the one that I had gotten. Yeah, that's all good. Can't actually change any of this. Nor this. If I could bring that down a little bit, it would actually help. Can't change the wing either. Alright, well, not being 3 laps down, or 3 seconds down at the start of lap 2 is probably gonna help a little bit. So let's see if I can do that. Just not be 3 seconds down. Perfect. Understeer. It's a CRX, what do I expect? Too slow. Do I hear turbos behind me? Cut back. Yeah, now I'm only a second back instead of 3. That'll help. If I don't get pushed off the track by a goddamn AI. Yeah, this is exactly why people complained about it so much back in the day. Because you can see just from this how bad the AI are at leaving the player space. Because they legitimately are just on rails. Oh good, those 2 cars with the turbos are out in front. They also apparently don't adhere to the track surface. And keep in mind, the on-rail issue was present in the PS2 era as well. I think by the time GT5 rolled around, they started getting the AI to behave a little bit better. But, it was an issue for a long time. Yeah, I can't outdrag them. They're just faster than me in this race. So the cars got faster as the races went on, I guess. Oh well. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Slowly but surely make my way back to the main menu. Well, not the main menu, really. The main screen, or this works too, because then I can just go there from there. Garage. I got a Vitz and a Clio. $67 horsepower. What about the Clio? 106 horsepower. So, by default, this car has less power and weighs more than my CRX does. And yet I just got out-dragged by one. Can you tell that one was upgraded a little? I mean, I guess technically, if I want to be able to win that race, I have to do it with one of the cars that I have, basically, because they're the only ones that are really valid for that race. The CRX is the most powerful that I have because, well, it's an SIR, so it just comes with 150 horsepower from the start. Or professionals. Well, a lot of money for suspension. Full customization. Yeah, no. Not spending that much money. So turbos were no-go because they just aren't available. So 4 horsepower for another $3,000. Not fond of that. Gearbox. I mean, those. Why does the font change? And why does the title change, but only on semi-racing? Like, if I do sport and full racing, up at the top there it says transmission, but semi-racing, transmissions. These two are the same price, but they're kind of expensive. What's for professionals? Ah, LSD. How much does a flywheel cost? I mean... This won't fix everything, but if I put like 10k into the car, which is a lot, but if I do that and I can get it up to around 180 horse, it might be better. Performance chip's already installed. Balancing costs a lot. Not happening. Port and polish. Not a lot. Yeah, the menu is so weird to navigate. I mean, I think I have to do both of those, but there's another 4,500 for 10 more horsepower. And I think that's about the best that I'm gonna get. Out of curiosity, what do tires cost? I want sport tires. 6 grand, yeah, no. What's for professionals? Simulation tires. Yeah, no. More realistic tires, but not necessarily better? Yeah, no. No thanks. Weight reduction. I mean... Sure. CRX is already pretty damn light, but let's just lighten it more. I'm not spending more on that, especially not stage 3. Holy shit. Racing mod? Probably not. Oh, you can actually do the racing modification. Costs 82 grand, but you can do it on the CRX. That is quite a wing, though. Actually, hold on. Where's that wing mounted? Are there enough pixels for me to be able to tell? Not on the hatch. Yeah, good luck opening the hatch. Yep, no, that wing just interferes with opening the hatch. Yaw control system? 50 grand for the stability controller. And the traction control system. I mean, it was the 90s, I guess, but dear God, that's expensive. And yes, it's a game. The prices are not necessarily going to be realistic, but still. You. Let's try that final race again and see what happens. Wouldn't have any of that. Can I change any of these? No? No? Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Third time's the charm, right? It worked the first time. I haven't really done much in this first hour as a result. Much braking. What is that line that that brown car just took? Oh boy, the on-power understeer is real now. It was only 10 more horsepower, right? But also torque increase in theory from closer ratios. Effective torque, even if the engine torque didn't increase by that much. Wheels just want to not let you go where you want to. Perhaps a little slow, but good enough. He still outdrags me. Damn. Oi! Found it. I kept them on track this time. No, don't push him further ahead. Push him off the track. That's the way to do it. Oh, hey, no sliding. Yay, I did it and I didn't even have to block the AI. Oh, I didn't do it by much. What is that stance that the car appears to have? That's a long intro bit there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that was just the road combined with the distance. The rendering, the game made it look like it was kind of stanced. The nose up in the air. I probably should have saved. What was the new car that I got, though? A Lupo 1.4. Oh boy. 73 horsepower. What a car. And it sells for more than my CRX. That's rubbish. Let me just back out to the main menu so I can save, because I don't think that there's a way to save in the overworld, if you will. Slowly but surely saving. Alright. As the bot said, it is time for a break. I'm going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and do whatever else as the game goes into replay mode. I really wish he wouldn't do that. And, yeah. Just gonna take a short break. I'm gonna run some ads during the break. It's the only time during the stream that I do so. And it disables pre-rolls for the next hour, so that means that there are no ads for the next hour once these ones are done. which is good for people actively watching the stream and also anybody who might come in during the next hour. No pre-rolls, yeah. Anyway, when I come back, we'll continue with more Gran Turismo. Choo. BRB. I am back, and let's just get back to the game, I guess. I don't know. There's nothing else really for me to mention. I mean, there's those goals, but nothing was hit during the discount period, so why the fuck would I care about that now? Anyway, I don't know what the game's been doing because I had it on that screen so it wouldn't make noise, and it was entering a replay. Why am I not surprised? Oh, that's interesting. So these are the left and right too. And they're basically acting like down and left for the left trigger and down and right for R2. That's weird. I mean, I guess what it's doing is it's basically acting like an axis, like the joysticks would. Still weird. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do now, because I don't really have a ton of races. I'll try this, since the CRX is fast enough for it. Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe. Might be, probably not. I mean, after all, it can go up to like 300. How the hell am I going to get 300 horsepower out of this car? Well, I spin the tires plenty, at least. Okay, I have more power than these guys. Not a ton more, but more. The only problem is I don't know this track. But I do remember there are parts of it that are checkpoint. That are trickier than not, like right here. Don't want to scrub off too much speed, but you gotta slow down to make the turn. This turn's tighter than I thought it would be. Thank you, front wheel drive. A little bit of graphical weirdness there, side by side with that car. Look at that, you actually got to see the car on two wheels. That's a rarity. Since, you know, the cars can't roll in this game. I think I mentioned this in one of the previous Gran Turismo streams. You would, Kiosk. But, watching the Gran Turismo 5 intro, which I almost certainly cannot show on stream with sound. That decided to load? Ah, so that's why you didn't. But anyway, one of the Gran Turismo 5 intros, it was obviously in the original. I don't know if it's in the Spec 2 intro. I don't even know that I have the Spec 2 intro, anyway. There was a little clip in that of a Lancer Evo flipping and rolling upside down, and seeing that in a Gran Turismo game is just like, holy shit, you can finally do that. Because for the longest time, these cars were mostly glued to the track. Not completely, but mostly. damn it. I specifically tried to avoid that once I realized I was heading towards it, and it didn't work. Now, I'll finish the race just to get some more money. The stupid beetle one. Yeah, well, I thought I was going to be clear of it, but when the game itself is pixel soup blown up onto a 1440p display... Actually, what mode is this running in? I mean, it's still a 27-inch panel, but 720 by 480. 720 by 480 on a 27-inch panel. It's a bit soupy, especially since there's no CRT effect to make it look that little bit as it should. And yeah, sure, there are some effects that can be enabled on the PS3, but they're not quite the same. You have a small screen and it's still soupy. Yeah, well, what you need is a CRT. These older games, some of them did genuinely rely on the CRT to produce images correctly. Not sure that Gran Turismo was one of those games, but it would probably help a little bit in terms of just smoothing things over, instead of everything being pixels. Funnily enough, what I'm seeing through OBS is actually a lot blurrier, I think, than what I'm seeing. But also, I think the preview in OBS is at like 30 FPS or something, versus the game's running at 60, or at least the panel is running at 60. I don't know if the game is. Probably is. There, I slowed down off of a wall. Didn't hit the wall. Nice that the dirt isn't dirt. Too late on the brakes. Why are you hovering back there, you idiot? Legitimately, you could hear him there just feathering the throttle, not wanting to overtake me. Like, I appreciate it, but what the hell are you doing? Would have easily outdragged me, at least until I blocked him, but still. Stupid AI. Ooh, 5,000 from this. And a new car. These long load times, though. I just want to see. I don't think it's gonna work, but I want to see. How off the pace am I? I mean, after all, this is front-wheel drive we're talking about here. There was only so many high-power front-wheel drive cars at this point. So just starting off with a newer base helps, I guess. Whatever that is, the Cooper sedan, that got a really good launch. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm probably too slow for this. Oh, game's having a moment. Really a shame that I can't play GT3 or 4. I have to choose between GT1 and 2 or GT5 and 6. I have the games, mind you. I have all 6 of the first 6. But analog. My PS3 does not support PS2. It's one of the later, well, the last iteration, or one of the later iterations, I guess, technically, of the fat PS3 that lacks all the PS2 hardware. So it cannot handle PS2 games, annoyingly, and then I have no analog capture device. Technically, I could go down the route of emulation, but I haven't dumped the BIOS on my PS2, so technically not an option at this exact moment in time. Plus, I'd like to avoid emulation when I have actual hardware, you know? Oh, I'm in I'm in the limiter. Okay, so midfield raceway has too long of a front straight. Got it. Also, those 2 cars out in front I think are just too fast. Never mind me screwing up. Oh God, am I gonna run out of gear again? Just about no. Nearly. And the understeer, just, you think that you're gonna be fine, and then the understeer just kicks in the second half of that turn, and you're not fine. You're anything but fine. Down to first. Nailed it. Well, it ain't first, but I still got a half-decent result out of that. Can't get out of the replay. Right. Now what? Yeah, I'm not doing the IC race. That's just silly to even try. I don't have any cars that are mid-engine or four-wheel drive. Already determined I'm not eligible for the K-Cup with this. Historic? Wait, really? What? I wouldn't exactly call the CRX historic in 1999, but okay. Sure. Why not? I mean, nowadays it's accurate, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. If the car's fast enough, which it may or may not be, since, you know, you can see what it was intending for. Nice cars, though. Whoop. That's greenery, and that's a wall, but I missed the wall. Still love the checkpoint sign. Like, what game was this track made for? And why is it not Gran Turismo? What sort of game? I mean, honestly, for the slogan being Real Driving Simulator for a long time, this game, these early games sure aren't exactly realistic at times. But they have the tires that make it more realistic. Supposedly. Checkpoint banners, though. Wheels. Yeah, I think these guys are a little bit slower. I don't even know if I really need to slow down there. Probably. Felt like I could have carried more speed through. That turn I probably could have carried more speed through as well if I had actually taken it right. Well, they sure can close up when I don't drive very well. Alright, easy enough. Datsun 240Z though. That's how you know it's a classic. Yeah, CRX definitely a little out of place in that race. Whoopsies. Now we wait. And wait. And wait. And of course all this waiting means that I get to see the bright spot on my monitor, because there is a bright spot on it. Backlight. Surely this won't work. Like, there are more powerful classic cars, so surely there's gonna become a point, I'm gonna hit a point where just... no. What's that point? I mean... probably. I feel like that's just cheating. a track that's just straight lines. Straight-ish lines. Oh, full circuit, never mind. Okay, I wasn't paying enough attention to that. I mean, the GT40's just buggered off, unsurprisingly, but I'm keeping up otherwise. Keeping up to some extent. Yeah, it's interesting, and I said this the last time, I think, it's interesting how much this track resembles, to some extent, the Rome circuit that was in the PS3 games. Even though it's definitely not the same circuit. Seconds back. Yeah, no, the GT's just cheating. That's not even fair. GT40 rather. That's not even fair. I can never keep up with something like that. That thing is specifically designed to go in straight lines. What does this track have a lot of? Straight lines. Also has a fair amount of turns as well, but once you're not in those turns, I mean, like, the last section of the track is a more or less straight line. Whoops. Well, that sucked. I forget that that's a hairpin, really. Limiter. Whoops. That worked well. The GT's already passed the line and then some. T40. I know what it is. No, I say. Well, I'm not surprised, honestly. Could have been better, but yeah. Against those cars, I mean, maybe I could have gotten ahead of the Elan and the 2000 GT. The Stratos was a bit of a stretch, I think, and then, again, the GT40 was just cheating. But I'm not surprised. That's really not an event made for a CRX. I mean, these events, period, are not made for a CRX, let's be real. It's a historic racing, right? Historic. In 1999, do you really think a car that is 8 years old is historic? I mean, I guess to be fair, the CRX isn't exactly new looking. Station wagon. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, it's still... Okay, you know, I was gonna say, like, it's unfortunate that this won't accept it, because technically this line of CRX started in the 80s, but... Here we are! So, sure, let's do a race here. That I'll probably win, since the max power is within, like, 20 horsepower of where I'm at. there or thereabouts. Yeah, I mean, when you talk about 80s cars, this CRX definitely fits in. Oh god, it doesn't turn though. Of course, if I had thought that I would be using it this much, maybe I would have put a bit of money towards the suspension, but I didn't think it would be this usable. But it's also front-wheel drive, so there's just some amount of understeer that you're never going to be able to tune out without destroying the handling, making it just want to oversteer constantly. Just gotta learn to drive around it. Which I think is part of why I typically do well in the TCRs and Assetto. Because I know how to drive around it. The Miatas, though, that's a different story. I have no clue why I typically do well in them. Or at least used to do well till Max did his edits. Ever since then, I've only done reasonably well. Whee! Get to the floor. Save it. Save it. Close enough. Of course, I said before that you can't roll cars in this game. That doesn't mean you can't get airtime. You can definitely get airtime. You're just not allowed to roll past a certain point, that's all. Little early on the brakes, but that's fine. Yeah, I aren't that close. Whoops. Okay, that's why the grass is there. Oh, there's 3 laps in this race. Oh, look at that. Fancy. Yeet. Yes, I still dare to go flat out through here, because I got the line right this time, so that actually works. Oh, I didn't get that line right. Much slowing down. That's not very nice. Yeah, I hadn't been paying attention. How close to the limiter do I get down this straight? It's got to be very close, especially on the downhill. Whoopsies. I think I would have been in the limiter had I got on the brakes just a little bit later. Because I saw it hit 122, and I think that's right about where it goes into the limiter with this gear set. They weren't kidding when they said it's very aggressive gearing, because normally you're only shifting into 5th gear at like 110 miles an hour or something. 110, 115, somewhere in that range. So to have it topping out just over 120 ain't quite right. Oh, I hit the wall. Lame. That corner, though, is a great example of just how far you can roll the car if you get it right, but still not roll it. So there was a Tirreno and 11 in that race. Neat. New car. Surely I can't do the other race that's there as well. Right? Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try. This is valid for a lot of things. Station wagon? I mean, I guess technically, but also, no, it's a hatch. Fits into the Grand Touring. I'm having questions about these categorizations. Tuned in a car. Bottom ring. Free. Yeah, no. 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 Just no. I don't even think I have that license, to be fair. Is it a muscle car? What? Luxury sedan? Convertible? Okay, now you're just fucking with me, game. But it's not a K car. No, it is a K car. How is this working now? This didn't work earlier. Okay. Exceeds the regulations for this race. Fine. But if I do this, would it work? No. Okay, so, well, that's just the license. That's just the license. Convertible? What the hell? Look, I've sat in a CRX before. Yes, at least some of them do have sunroofs, or used to have sunroofs. I think a lot of the ones that were turned into race cars had them removed because weight saving. But that doesn't make them a convertible. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take my convertible CRX to the convertible race and see how well it does. Probably not well. I don't know, if you remove the hatch, does it become a convertible then? Because you've got the thing open. Back open in that case. It's kind of behind where you sit, but... Though that being said, I would not want to be the one removing the hatch. Do you know how heavy those damn things are? It's a metal frame with a giant sheet of glass in it. Oh, and the little black slab above the brake lights there, the center brake light and the reverse lights, Yeah, that's also part of the hatch, and yes, that's also glass. Those things are extremely heavy. Like, don't get caught between the hatch and the body of the car when the hydraulics fail levels of heavy. That shit will fuck you up. It's not impossible to lift, it's just... it's a lot of weight. Especially when the hydraulics don't work. Nice. I wasn't flat out, but I still didn't hit the wall. Nope, hit the wall there. Gotta be careful on this. The game likes to spit the car out of the wall, and it does not do good things when it does that. Oh god, what the hell just happened there? Yeah, instead of trying to spit it out, it just tried to swallow it instead. What the hell? That was fun. I won the race with my not convertible. Don't know why it's allowed, but it is. So, whatever. Look at me, I've got a fair amount of money now. Let me save the game since I haven't done that in a while. I mean, I don't have the license, actually, for IB. I only have IC. So I can't even try that one. Yeah, okay, it lets you go into these, but as soon as you try and do them... does not have the qualified drivetrain. Yeah, I would hope you prevent me from doing that. Alright, let's see what cars I've won. I have won a few cars. Oh boy. A Mugen Accord SIR. A Mugen CRX. Mugen Vario? Not familiar with that one. And an MX-5 Miata A-Spec. Lots of Mugen except for the Miata. Very heavy, but almost 200 horsepower from the get-go. SIR Turbo, I would guess the T is for? What about the CRX? Oh, it's a Del Sol. Okay. Not a real CRX. So I wonder if it has a B16. 30 horsepower less than the Accord, but significantly lighter, like 300 pounds or something, at least. And then the Miata. Okay. Not bad. Speaking of licenses, though, where do we stand on the licenses? If the game ever loads... Oh. I thought it was still trying to load back to that. No, I had to press triangle twice. So I've already got IC, but I don't have IB. Oh boy, the rally techniques. Show me a demo. I want to see this layout before I do it. Although, depending on what it is, I might vaguely... No, I think that's... There we go. Very fast. Very fast until you get to the corner, and then you slide it around, and then it's over. Okay, I'm sure this will go well. Yeah, just hold the throttle down because it's probably going to go straight in. Why are you doing this to me? Why are there blue lines in the sky? I mean, that's still a silver. Considering I nearly entered the corner backwards. Actually, no, let's see that. Yep, that's how you do that. Alright, wait a minute. There we go, that's how you do it. You gotta go up top. I was wondering, why the hell won't it let me confirm? Because I was pressing square. Okay, this is the rally course I was thinking of. Also, I wasn't ready. Rolling starts, man. That was horrible. That was also horrible. Nice barriers that didn't want to load at first. I mean... I feel like I have to try that again, considering how horrible that was, and yet how I almost got a gold. God, it just does not want to turn once you get on throttle. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a car through a wall, except not really. Oversteer front wheel drive. I don't expect to get a gold on this, but I expect to not have to take too many attempts, but it'll still probably take more attempts. Boy, this is not very fast, is it? Okay. Again, I was not ready there, so... But at least I know what I'm going into. That was horrible. Silver. Good enough. Okay, next one. Rear-wheel drive. This one is gonna be more fun because I can't just boot it. Hello? There you go. Oh, it's an NSX. Nice. Hold on. So, they're giving me rear-wheel drive car, but it's also mid-engine. Why? That was less than 3/10 off of being gold. Not terrible. Please go. Multiple corners, 3. Well, I don't remember what 1 and 2 were, so this'll be fun. Oh, that's a very tight turn, okay. Of course, if I wasn't driving a Mustang, it might be easier to stay on the track since the car wants to just go and find the nearest crowd. You know, Mustang things. Get off the grass. Bronze, eh? I can try that again. See if I can get a silver. Of course, it helps to actually make the apex, you know? But silver, good enough. Low speed slalom. Oh, this'll be fun. I don't know why that needed to be an instantaneous start. Oh, too fast. Tried carrying speed through, did not work. Whoops, I almost had that. Still enough for a silver, good enough. Probably would have been gold if not for that slip up, though. Multiple corners with a skyline, okay. Probably same section of track? Nope, different track, okay. You really have to put the finish line so damn far down the track? High speed slalom. Oh no. Yep, there goes the S end. Shut up, bot. Damn it. I'm expecting it to be ready already, because the first time it takes that little bit longer to load, you know? Definitely not the fastest, but yeah, good enough. I'm not going for all golds. I considered doing that at one point, and then it took me half an hour to get a single gold, and I said, never mind. Guess that was not very fast. Fair enough, it didn't really feel that fast at times. Not much better. Okay. And Friday Night Racing? Not as far as I'm aware, RB. Max hasn't posted anything in a few days now, so... Damn it. It's not that big of a deal. There was talks about possibly running Indy, but it sounded like the main thing was going to be NASCAR at Charlotte, which, in my opinion, no big loss there. Yeah, that's fair enough. Car does not like to turn in at speed, but I don't want to scrub off too much speed because I want to carry it. Still very slow. Hopefully faster though? Yeah, a little faster. Alright, good enough. Not even going for all silvers, just get the license. Whoops. Practical cornering 8, Laguna Seca. Oh god, the corkscrew and a Viper. This can only go well. Well, at least it started after that turn. Oh god, you get airtime over that. Oh, you're in a folding chair now. That's unfortunate. I mean, I think Dingle races with a folding chair. Or at least he did at one point, so... Depending on the rest of your setup, you might be able to make it work, but yeah, that's not ideal. Okay, it turns out the Viper is not the issue. The issue is the track and how it's modeled in the first place. Good to know. And of course, it just spins off the track. I mean, I got the license, but let me try that again. Well, RB, considering this game was made before you were born, not 100% on that, but if it actually wasn't, it was... Yeah, game from '99 that ran on the PS1. What do you expect? Okay, so it was made before you were born, so I wasn't wrong. Well, it's fast enough for a silver. Why do you want to go down that escape road? Silly AI. Yay! I got my international B license. That just loops back to 1. Now that I can access it, what's in the international A license? I'm not going to do it tonight, but I want to know. Right, circle track. Okay. Is this the one that I think it is? That final license test that you need to get to complete them all? Yeah, with the Toyota GT1. Yeah, I told you, RB. Of course, he has to bring up BJLMS again, because he can't not brag about that. Just one license to go in this game. And then I'll be able to do any race I want. Not that I have the cars for them. I didn't get any cars for doing that. I mean, that's what I have, RB, rolling chair. It's definitely not convenient with a modded G29 brake pedal. Modded to be stiffer, not softer, mind you. Yeah, make it work. Yeah, I'm on carpet as well, although it doesn't always help. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. It's a little early, and I did start a little late as well, because FNR wanted to make sure that there was enough time for it. Yeah, but RB, what I did was I added to that, so you hit the stiffness a lot sooner. So the majority of the travel is stiff instead of just part of it. Basically, I took what Logitech did and made it so it wasn't half-assed. They kind of half-assed that deal. But, yeah, it is a little early. But on the other hand, I'm gonna go straight into a replay. On the other hand, I also don't want to be up super late. Even though qualifying isn't until 10 a.m. There's still F1 this weekend, and I'm probably not going to get much sleep tomorrow night because GTA is going to go till 3 a.m. as usual. Or at least I won't be getting to bed until after 3. So a little bit more sleep tonight so I don't feel like shit going into tomorrow night. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, RB. I mean, like I said, I took the original thing out and I extended it by adding eraser to it. So I don't know. I don't remember how the original pedal felt like anymore. Because, you know, I modded it a few years ago now and I don't remember. Is that beginning of 2021? Might have been. Either way. Can I change view if I press square? Circle? Yes. It's an interactable demo. Oh, it's over. Alright, well. Quit game. Single you would. Pretty sure I saved. Hope I saved. That would be unfortunate if I didn't save. Oh, RB, I have plenty of hours in ETS and ATS. Mostly in ETS too, though. Hello? Those buttons? It's those buttons. Yeah, CPU just running at not so hot 60 degrees with the fan at 30+%. Let me go get the disc real quick. Emulator, RB? No. Not PS2. That's a straight up a PS3. Actual hardware. And this is my copy of Gran Turismo. Well, Gran Turismo 2. Yeah, no, if I want to play PS2 games, though, at the moment I have to go down the route of emulation, but that's PS2 games, specifically PS1 and PS3. I have a PS3 that I can stream from. Well, not from it, but I can capture it. Which is more of a pain in the ass than it should be. Thanks, Sony, you non-forward-looking fucks. I mean, that's one way to put it, really. Fucking hardware-based HDCP that you can't disable. Oh well, I'm past that. That doesn't matter anymore. At least it doesn't matter until the doodad stops working, but hopefully that's years off into the future, so it's a non-issue. Let's see. Next stream is, yeah, I kind of had a feeling you'd do that. Next stream is tomorrow night at the usual time for, oh, GTA Racing, obviously. Hold on, I'm trying to do things and thinking about it. Yeah, that's what I need to do as well at some point, RB, is get some sort of analog adapter or analog capture or something like an OSSC or similar that can convert analog to digital really cleanly. Because then I'd be able to stream my PS2 and GameCube. But as it stands, I'm stuck to the PS3. Although I guess for the GameCube, technically I could just get one of those digital AV out converters that converts to HDMI, but if I'm going to be spending that sort of money, I might as well just get an analog to digital converter that works with other platforms as well. But the option's there. So yeah, like I said, sorry to wrap up this early, but I just want to end the stream sooner rather than later. And get some sleep before qualifying tomorrow, since, you know, it is a little early. The whole early start time kind of threw me off, but whatever. Yeah, I've heard good things about the OSSC. There's other options, so it's certainly something to look into before committing to it. But the OSSC specifically, I've heard good things about as well. But it's not exactly the cheapest thing in the world. So yeah, stream tomorrow. You know, all that stuff. I'm gonna send you over Theoretically's way though. He is currently doing a 2-hour 40-minute race at Road America in iRacing. Something about Molten Lava Sim, according to his title. But yeah, he's currently in the middle of a race though. Don't be too much of a dick. He can't see the chat as far as I'm aware, but can do text to speech through things. So yeah, try not to be a dick to him. But either way, gonna pay him a visit. So yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else I need to say? I mean, if you really want to, RB. Single shut up. Yeah, no, I think that's it. I think I'm just gonna send it. So, that all being said, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you next time. Later. Go say hi to Theoretically. Bye. Send it. Twitch. Come on. Go. Send it. You're there on the countdown. Send it. Fine, I'll hit the button. No, it's gone. Hi, recording.